Hello guys, my name is Victor Modo and I am coming to you again, and the matter I want to talk, that's Super Eagles matter. But the most important thing first of all is I'm at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena where Sporting Lagos just played the easiest Southwest derby in the history of Southwest derbies. They ran into Remo Stars 4-1 and it could have been more. In fact, it took the grace of God that it was not more.
Let's have it. Let's have it. Let's have it. Let's have it. Come on, baby, let's have it.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
But back to the Super Eagles, guys. We have two international friendlies. First of all, we are playing Ghana. Our younger, well, if I say young Ghanaians go beat me, but our Ghanaian brothers, we are playing a game against them, and we are also playing a game against Mali. And the question continues: who is going to be in the dugout of the Super Eagles? Earlier in the week, if you check your Jobberman, any of your job sites in the world, you will notice that they listed the position of head coach of the Super Eagles vacant. Yes, Jobberman is advertising the post of Super Eagles head coach. Yes, the NFL put out something that saying that the position is vacant for the coach of the Super Eagles and the coach of the Nigerian under-17 side. Both positions are vacant and they are inviting everybody to apply. If you believe you are a coach like me, if you are a keyboard tactician like myself, if you are a Twitter Jose Mourinho, arrange your CV, send to not really Glass House, but send to the NFF in Abuja, and they might consider you. Imagine Victor Modo shouting on Victor Osimhen, attack! You understand? So send in your CV if you think you're good enough to coach the Super Eagles. But let's get straight to it. The teams have been announced. They are going to do battle for us against Ghana and Mali. And first thing I'll say is usual suspect. But notable additions are Gabriel Osho of Luton Town and Tanimu, I got it wrong. I'm very sure I got it wrong. Of Bendel Insurance. Well, not Bendel Insurance. He has left Nigerian League and moved to Tanzania. And he has gotten his invite. People are wondering, there was a clamor for him while he was in the league. Good enough defender, trying with Bendel, but he never got invited. The question is, did he get invited now before he moved? Just because he moved to Tanzania? But I can tell you for free that nobody scouted him in Tanzania. The invite he got was the invite that he earned during his time in the MPFL. Also, another debate is going on. Why Tanimu, and why Gabriel Osho? Why not Olisanda, that's doing wonderfully well for Orlando Pirates? A lot of people believe that's the future of the Super Eagles defense. It really does not matter. Anybody that makes it to the team, support them 100% and give it your all. Away from our defenders, we also have other attackers that have made their play. But let me just give you the entire team as it comes up. Stanley Nwabili, Chippa United, Francis Uzoho, and Ojo Olorunleke. For defenders, we have Gabriel Osho, Chidozie Awazie, Bright Osayi, Tyrone Eboyi making a return, Bruno Onyemechi, that was practically benched by Jose Pesero, Kenneth Omero, Semi Ajayi, Calvin Bassey, Jamilu Collins makes a return again to the team, Benjamin Tainimu, correct this time. For midfielders, Ndidi comes back after missing out on the AFCON. Rafael Onyedika is still there, Al Hassan Yusuf is there, Frank Onyeka, Alexander Iwobi. And for forwards, Nathan Taylor, remember, he just converted to Nigeria, played our 2 World Cup qualifiers, but could not make the team for the AFCON. Nathan Taylor, Victor Osimhen, Kelechi Iheanacho, Sadiq Umar, Moses Simon, Ademola Lookman, Dele Bashiru. I don't know if it's really, it's forward, I think it's more of a midfielder. Dele Bashiru, Taiwo Awoniyi, and Cyril Dessers to do battle for us against Ghana and against Mali. Then the ultimate $5 million question. Who is going to be in the dugout for the Super Eagles? I can tell you for free, don't give yourself headache. Expect Austin, Pep, Guardiola, Eguavon in the dugout. Then maybe assisted by Finidi George. That's what I expect, because technically, by his job role, he's the technical director of the NFF. And if there's a vacuum, he steps in until such a time when it is filled. Though some people are still hoping that the NFF will fill the position with Finidi George, the assistant of Jose Pesero. Nigeria and Ghana will be reliving a 73-year-old rivalry in football between both teams. I have my friends Kwaku, Selassie, Frank, everybody waiting for this one. I really hope that at the end of the game, I can send a message over to my guys in Ghana, greet the Ghanaians, and remind them that the Black Stars of Ghana remains the Black Stars Bottling Company of Ghana. I expect them to lose hands down against Nigeria. Now guys, away from all of this, the AFCON is over. Everything that we did at the African Cup of Nations is done and dusted. Nigeria goes into the next phase of its footballing journey without head coach or former head coach Jose Peseiro. The search for his replacement is on. Names have been thrown into the fray. We've had Finidi George thrown in, we've had Osne Guavon, we've had Emmanuel Amunike thrown in, we have even had some international coaches also thrown in, we have even had Sunday Olise still thrown into the mix. The question now remains, what is the pay bracket that the NFF is willing to go? Because that determines the kind of coach they can get firstly. And are they going to stick to a local coach this time? Remember, we are at a disadvantage. We drew 2 of our first World Cup qualifiers, meaning that we are not in the driving seat in this group, and we have to play South Africa and we have to play Benin Republic in June. Both of these teams want to make it to the World Cup. South Africa in particular wants to make it to the World Cup. And remember, we bested them at the African Cup of Nations, so it is not just an ordinary game. It's a game that's soaked in rivalry. Will the Super Eagles be able to, this international friendly should be a build-up to the game. We should make it make sense and make it make sense, grow into the new team. Personally, I think the new coach of the Super Eagles should be announced as fast as possible so that he can work with these friendly games and build his team together ahead of the qualifiers in June. Now, I sign off by saying this. Anybody wey dey for Super Eagles, may you support them. Me, myself, I think say 1 or 2 players suppose dey the new list, but they no go. Me and one guy don drag the matter tire for Twitter. He drag me go front, he drag me come down. But bottom line be say last, na Tainimu, Osho, na dem dey invite. We go support them 100%. And on the 22nd and the 25th, Modo Victor will be live in Morocco bringing you this update. Subscribe, guys. Let's go. Remember, Sporting Lagos just beat Lemon Stars 4-1. The easiest Southwest derby in the history of Southwest derby. Drop mic.
Let's have it. Let's have it. Let's have it. Let's have it. Come on, baby. Let's have it.
Thank you.
How's it?